Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario Tennis. I'm Paper Mario Guy. We're going to start up this episode with a bang, in my opinion. We are going to select Waluigi. We are going to be playing as Waluigi, yes. And we are going to start our first tournament, and we are going to jump into the singles tournament and Mushroom Cup. So as you can see, I've never played a tournament with Waluigi, but this is pretty much how it's set up. There's a bracket of 8 people, and why it's 8 is because while there's 16 people, and you could do 16 and then to 8 and then to 4 and then 2 and then 1, they did this because it wouldn't be right if you had an extra round in the singles as opposed to one less round in the doubles. I think that's what they were thinking, because in the doubles there's still like these 3 rounds, but it's just with 16 people. So anyway, we have 2 technique players going up against each other, and there's a few things that you can notice. If you look in the top right, you can see 88, and you can see this little score thing, and it's how fast you're serving, and you can get some pretty high numbers in there. I think the highest I've ever gotten is I got 107 with Bowser the one time, and it was a really good serve. But Mushroom Cup is pretty easy, and I'll most likely go through this pretty quickly. They're really not that difficult, so you shouldn't have too many problems. Now the way it works is you go to 4 wins. That's what I don't really know how to. I guess it's like a volley. I guess you have to win 4 volleys between you and your opponent. And it goes 15, 30, 40, and then, I guess, win. Now, if you both get to 40, if you both score 3 volleys, then it goes into a tie, or a deuce. And then after the deuce is over, like, the way the deuce works is that you have to score 1 more. So say I am Waluigi, which I am, and I'm in a deuce with Daisy. We will go back and forth, and say I win the volley, then I have the advantage, and then I have 1 more chance to close out the match. And if I close out the match right then and there, then I do. But if Daisy were to win on that volley, then it would be another deuce, and we would keep on going. And as you can see, it's single elimination, so it's Waluigi versus Mario, and Paratroopa versus Luigi. So we'll see if we can win again, which we will. So that's some of the basics. There's a few different types of hits that I've noticed. There's the purple hit, which is the strongest hit, and honestly, the one that I like to use the most. Is if you press A and B together at the same time, you do this really powerful hit. Now I'll show you a normal hit with A. It's like an orangey hit, and it's pretty good. It's like the standard hit, though. Then you have the B hit as which is a pretty soft hit with a lot of airtime. And it can be pretty useful, but me personally, I normally stick to just the normal orange A hit or the AB purple hit. That's just me. But more tennis logistics. Okay, so the way it works is that we'll go back and forth, and as you can see, I am winning. I 2 volleys to 0, or 30 to 0, and everything. The way it works is that once you win an entire game, which is what they're called, you get 1 point for a game. And in a set, there's 2 games, so you have to win 2 games in 1 set. And normally in the Mushroom Cup and all throughout the standard first cups, it's 1 set to victory, and you win the match. But then there's later sets where it's, say it's 3 sets to a victory, best out of 3 sets. I would have to beat, say, Paratroopa. I'd have to beat him twice in a row to get my first set, and then we would play again, and I would have to beat Paratroopa again for another set, and then if I won that set, then I will get there. And when I was in the first episode, when I was talking about, I think it was like some of the longer ones, how there was the blue at the top row and then the green in the bottom row, that was basically just lengths, because right now it's 2 games to a set. Well, when you play in the green, it's 6 games to a set. So rather than rather than me just having to win 2, you have to win 6, which is really hard, especially if you're playing against a difficult opponent. So you can really be in there for some pretty long games. But as you can see in the finals, it's first to 3 sets, or best 2 out of 3 sets. So boom, there I go, 1 set. So hopefully that gets some of the logistics of tennis out of the way. I'm not a tennis pro by any means. I really don't know crap about tennis. Actually, in fact, I'm pretty sure the only thing I know about tennis is anything that I've picked up from Mario Tennis. So don't really take my word on too many things. But now as far as the Let's Play goes, so the way I'm going to kind of work things, I'm going to couple well, I don't know. What I was thinking about doing is I was going to couple everything together, where I was going to do the Mushroom Cup all in one day, and if it took 2 videos, then 2 videos or whatever. And I may still do that, but I'm not terribly sure, because these goes pretty quick anyway. Like, I'm 2 volleys away from winning the entire Mushroom Cup in 1 video. Oh, and there's another logistic thing, an ace. An ace is when you score on a volley, and I don't even know if it's called a volley, so correct me if I'm wrong. But it's when you score on a serve, pretty much, and those things are always satisfying, and I sometimes will get caught with that a lot. Not too often, but there we go. Waluigi wins the championship, and each person has their little celebration thing where they do this little animation, and I'll show it off. But yeah, for the normal cups, I'm going to be okay. I've never seen that before. That's pretty funny, actually. So your victory results have been saved. We are going to go back to the main menu, though, because I do not want to start the next one. And then you can go and see, let's go into status, tournaments, singles, go down to Waluigi, and boom, there you go. So you can see that there's a few people like Peach and Wario and Yoshi, Paratroopa. I thought I had Donkey Kong Jr. as well, with 2 cups apiece. Most people have at least 1 cup, not Baby Mario though, or Toad, or Birdo. Wow. But yeah, most have 2 cups, so I'm going to probably be going through off screen and completing some of these star cups with these people so that I can get them, so that if I wanted to, I could potentially play as them in the bonus cups, which I'm going to show off really quickly, just because I'm sure you guys are like, what the hell are you talking about? If you look in the top right corner, you can see that it says star, so I hold in the right trigger, and I press S as Luigi, and you can see that there's Exhibition, Ring Shot, Piranha Challenge, and Bowser Stage. So I'm missing it. Actually, let me try with a Mario. I don't know where it is. Normally, a second tournament thing will pop up, and it will be a different style of tournament. But I'm pretty sure you need everybody to be a star. You need to win the championship with 3 people, like all 3 championships with everybody. So they give you these 2 characters because I'm pretty sure they're bonus characters. But I guess I'll show that off at a later date when I've completed some more tournaments with some other people. But for now, I've dragged this episode on much longer than it needed to be, rather than giving you a short episode. So I'm Paper Mario Guy of the KoopaNinjaBros. Hope you enjoyed the Mushroom Cup with Waluigi, and in the next episode, we will continue on with the Flower Cup with Waluigi. Until next time, I'll see you whenever. Alright?